of you are in consciousness. We're basically teaching to the converted now. It's not going to be too many other people that you got to come out, because it's not a movement. This is the key now. And we must stress this as we go on closer and closer into the apocalypse, or going to the end of the apocalypse, and we'll explain that too. This is not a movement whereas you got to go out and saying, you got to get the masses. So the reason why you don't think anything is going on, because you see the masses is all messed up. The whole key is you can't wake up 80 million people in the United States. Now when I say that, we're talking about 40 to 60 million black people, and we're talking about closely 80 million people when you talk about the black Hispanics that don't know that they're black, and the black Native Americans, there's some of them that still don't know that they're black. You see what I'm saying? And also you got a white element of that also too. You can't wake up, if you tried to wake up 80 million people, that means that you'll be here till the year 4000. And you still have about 3 million people that you woke up. It don't go like that, but we'll explain the metaphysical concept on what does occur. The only ones that need to understand what's going on is the ones that's woke up now. Now, let me explain this again. What do I mean by that? The reason why you are woke, because some incarnation passed in the past history, a couple of thousand years ago, you said we're going into a hibernation. You see what I'm saying? You say, okay, we've been on this world for a couple of thousand millions of years. Now it's time for us to go through the metamorphosis stage where we go to a higher realm, back to the godhood. Now, at that particular time, you say, well, you actually gave this planet up. You see what I'm saying? You outgrew it and you gave it to the cracker. That's why he's still out there looking for trees and National Geographic and searching for all this kind of stuff and always exploring, because he's a baby. So you said, I'm going to wake up one day and I'm going to retake my planet. But it's going to be on a greater level than what you think this physical shit, where you got all the damn automobiles and the cars and up in some corporate office with some suit on. You said, I'm going to wake up. So you encoded or decoded within yourself a timer to go off on which you would wake up into the future. So you set your timer to go off that would wake you up into the future. And that's why a lot of you are being woke. You are coming alive, or you are waking up, or you are already woke. It's just a matter, you know, when you wake, if you woke, somebody moved you into a new damn house while you were sleeping, you still got to learn the damn house and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of you still find out where the bathroom is. The key is you are woke, and the process of being awake is to stumble through the maze. You got it? But you set the timer on when you was going to wake up. You understand where I'm coming from? Now, the other people, they haven't woke up yet, but if those people set their time to wake up at 11 o'clock, and you woke up at 6, I'll be damned if I set my timer to wake up at 11. You understand where I'm coming from? And you come up in there at 6 o'clock trying to wake my behind up. I'm going to be pissed off. You see what I'm saying? So the reason why you are catching resistance from the masses is because they haven't set their timers to wake up yet. There are some people that's woke, but they're searching. And that's why you can come and give a brother the knowledge. They got it the first day. And they own it, they can understand it. Then you can have a person, they can go to all the meetings, they can go to all the things based on a social thing, and they still can't bear witness to nothing. Still dead. That means that all the learning, they still the nigga that they were in 1980s. So what you got is two different dimensions. You must understand. This is the physical world that is a hologram. But if you was to open yourselves up, the ones that are somehow interested in this knowledge, and see another person that's rejecting this, you would find out that you will have a semi-dim light that's came on. And those people's light is still dormant. You understand what I'm saying? The reason why you can't tell is because you're looking with these two eyes, which is a cheat. This is an illusion. It only submits things which, a series of events that do not exist. So the difference between you and the other brother and sister is they are more dormant. Their light is still off. It don't mean that they're negative. It's just that everybody don't wake up the same time. You understand what I'm saying? Every morning. So based on nature and based on cycles, everything don't just come along the same time. Some flowers bloom before the other flowers. You understand the concept and what we're dealing with here? So now the key is we're talking about timers going off, and don't make a difference how much you go and holler in their face. They're going to reject it for the simple fact they're in another dimension. They're somewhere in the 1980s. And like I said before, you got Negroes that don't even have a clue. I mean, they be good people. You know, they pull down $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year. You know, they got the nice clothes on, and these people, these good people, some of these people got your back. They won't shit you. You can always depend on them. You understand what I'm saying? But they're still good, dead people. I mean, these people got your back up until the time when you start talking that crazy shit. You understand? You know the concept? And then all of a sudden they lose it. That is because if you are hollering or if you are just speaking to a person, and that person is not woke up, that's like you coming in a damn room and saying, "Get up!" That'll scare the hell out of somebody. You understand what I'm saying? So what it is a piercing noise, not actually based on the range of your voice, but the things that you are saying, they do not compute. So therefore, when they use logic and rationale, it does not compute with them, because they are still using logic and rationale, which is only for the physical, mundane laws of the world. You understand what's going on here? So we must understand these particular things on what we're dealing with here.